Oh my goodness. Wow, look at those feet. Oh, oh, neon. Oh, they're tickling them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the toes are spread out in nice dirty soles. Oh my god, all of them together. Oh, such dirty feet. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. So we're making a Valorant foot tier. Oh my god, feet of the week. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get so distracted there. I just can't help myself sometimes when dealing with feet. So welcome back to another video, and today we're ranking Valorant agents' feet. Because I'm out of video ideas. If you enjoy feet yourself, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me which Valorant agent's feet you would love to suck on. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting with my personal favorite agent in the entire game, who I am completely serious about saying that, Gecko. Now for Gecko, I think that we should Alright, Gecko's been taken care of. So next Valorant agent we're gonna put in the bottom tier. We're gonna have to put Astra. Why am I putting Astra, a woman, into the bottom tier? It's not because I'm gay. It's also not because she's black. It's actually because she is African. Not because of her skin color. Not because of her skin color. It's about geological location. Why? Well, African people, they are really good at running. Because, you know, when they're going to hunt their food, they have to sprint for a long time to outlast their prey. And they run for long periods of times from what I've heard. While running for that long of a period of time, your feet are going to get all calloused, hot and sweaty, probably smelly. So for that reason alone, it's just because her feet quality is probably like, it's probably like really sturdy, but like kind of gross, you know? She works hard. What can I say? If this is a tier list about hard work and how fast you could run, she and Phoenix would probably be at the top. I prefer the delicate feet of swimmers probably a little bit more. Speaking of swimmers, we got Harbor. I'm gonna have to put Harbor probably in the toe suckage category. And normally I would just do category by category, but I have to do Harbor just because it you know, it relates. Because you know, he probably does a lot of swimming. The only issue with Harbor is going to the beach a lot. He's gonna have pretty sandy toes, and while that does add an interesting texture, you know, it's not something I would be probably. Oh, sorry, I meant this tier. It's not something I'd be, you know, ready to jump onto immediately. So another bottom tier, definitely gonna be KO. Why am I gonna say KO? Well, I want you to look at KO's toes. Look at KO's toes, dude. Like, he is a regular size human, but he has 2 toes instead of 5. He does have a gap in the middle, but keep in mind, do you know how big his toes probably are? They're probably like 2 to 3 toes wide each. That just means that he's gonna have, I mean, if you like to take a lot of girth, KO might be the one for you, but again, it's metal, and if it's not, you know, a different type of toy, I don't really like taking it down the throat. So I'm gonna have to put Viper in this tier also. Again, she's a chemist, so she's probably got a bunch of diseases and chemicals and stuff on her feet from walking around and stuff. Like, if this was a different type of tier list that involved me using my mouth on something else, I would probably have her up in the top tier. But again, this is based on feet, so she's probably gonna get this, or she's probably got chemicals all over her, and I'm probably gonna get some weird genetic mutations from it. We got Sova. Again, he's a hunter, so he's walking around in the woods and stuff like that, like Astra. And again, dirty feet. This tier is basically just for dirty feet. So Sky's going down here because she's, you know, she's in tune with the wilderness. Plus she's Australian, which is not just a regular wilderness. That's like hell on earth. So Sky's gonna have to go down there. And as you can see, I'm not a feet guy. I don't like feet. I don't know why you would think that. That's why we're putting a lot of agents down here. Next agent I'm gonna have to put here is probably Breach. So I'm putting Breach down here because he is a big hulking man, and I feel like I can't handle that much girth. I just can't. Same thing with KO. I can't handle it. He's too big, too muscular for me. I need more of a twink rather than a bear. So I think this is where we take it up to the next tier. I think we're gonna have to put Yoru here. And I'm putting Yoru here because he probably is a freak with his clones. So I'm probably gonna get bukaked by a bunch of toes. If you know, you know, and also he's Japanese, so it works well. So the next is gonna be Phoenix. Again, he's probably good at running, probably doesn't run as much as Astra. But the real problem with him is, you know, the fire and stuff like that, and how hot and sweaty his body would probably be. Probably gonna have an odor to it, I would imagine. So I'm not really like keen to jump on the toe suckage train yet. So we're gonna go with Chamber in the toe suckage tier. I would consider sucking Chamber's toes. My reasoning for this is he just like, he seems like a clean guy. So, you know, he dresses fancy. So he probably doesn't have like huge of like foot calluses or anything. He's just a normal guy. So, but when I say it like that, that makes it seem like I'd suck any random normal guy's toes, but that's not the case. It's just Chamber is, you know, he's above the rest. So I'm gonna have to put him there. I guess probably next is gonna be Fade. The only reason she's here, I'm not really like that attracted to Fade, but she's here because she's a woman basically. And she doesn't have any like detractors like these ones, so that's why I'm gonna have to keep her up here. So the next tier, I'm gonna have to put wait, Raze. This is probably the case I don't really have the most evidence for. I think it's just like, if you're sucking her toes, you don't have to look at her face and her atrocious haircut. So I think if you just focus on the lower body and stuff like that, that is a easy S tier. But again, it's based on the feet. So she probably satchels around, and that's like the only thing. It probably stops her from walking as much, marginally, but she's probably not gonna be satcheling everywhere. But so next I'm gonna have to put Cypher up here. Now Cypher's a spy, so he's probably light on his feet, meaning he's probably got soft toes because he's not doing a lot of hard running. He's walking very softly and gently. I'm gonna put Reyna up here next because she got interesting little shoes, Reyna shoes. Don't ask why that was already filled in. So we got Reyna's shoes. Yeah, look at that. She got little imp shoes. Definitely gonna keep Reyna in this tier. I would probably take the entire foot with hopes of taking more into my mouth. So I'm just saying, just being honest here. You know, this is a place for honesty and free speech. So I would definitely probably take Reyna's entire foot, maybe even above the ankle if I could fit it. So, and I'm no stranger to experimenting with sticking different things in my mouth. Next I'm gonna have to put Sage up here. Now Sage is gonna go up here simply because I'm pretty sure her slows are like, people say it's ice, even though that doesn't really make sense, but I guess it's ice. So ice keeps you cool, you're not very sweaty, and she's a woman with never sweaty feet, which means she instantly has to go into I'd take the entire foot. Not that I'm a simp, but she kind of has to just go up there. It's just the word of law. Alright, so we're going to the next tier. First of all, we're gonna start off with Omen. Well, Omen's in kind of a BDSM outfit here. The thing that really intrigues me is the fact he's not even like a human, he's like a demon sort of thing, so I'm kind of wondering what his toes are even gonna look like. That's pretty interesting. One thing that I mentioned that you can see a trend, anything that's too calloused, sweaty, and dirty is not a good thing for me. I like a nice homogeneous texture on my toes. Omen teleports around, so he doesn't even have to walk, meaning his feet are probably like, he got little baby feet. No, that sounds bad when I say baby feet because it's implying that I like to suck on toes of children, but I'm talking in general, like soft feet. You know, soft feet are probably better than callous feet. You probably won't get rope burn with sucking on the toes. So the next agent I'm gonna put up here is Jet. Jet is just bad. She's the type of woman I'd probably let peg me, not because I'm gay, but just because, you know, I gotta do it for the homie. She seems like the type who'd definitely like that. I don't really got anything else to say about Jet. I guess she can updraft, keep her feet off the ground. That's pretty good. She can dash too. That's probably pretty stressful on her feet, but again, she's probably not doing that a lot. So my next agent I'm gonna put here, Brimstone. So Brimstone is a hulk of a man. He is massive. I understand. I said I probably couldn't take a lot of girth with Breach because he is so big. But Brimstone, he's just another level. He's just like, he has a commanding force about him. He's the type of man you can't say no to. I don't really have anything else to say, but Brimstone is just, he's a beast, bro. Next is Killjoy. Killjoy's probably the closest thing Valorant will ever get to an e-girl. My reasoning is because, first of all, glasses, decently long hair, the beanie on, the ripped jeans, and she's a nerd. So, I mean, I just feel like she's the type to just sit in her gaming chair all day and not really get any foot action. So, I think she would have pretty nice, pristine feet. Not very sweaty, nothing like that, unless she's playing ranked. That's the only thing. But I think other than that, pretty good, man. Pretty decent. So I think for Neon, we need to create a new tier. Specifically because I am so down bad for Neon. So Neon's going up there. All right, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Joking, that's not the end of the video yet. So Neon is here, and I understand that she does a lot of running, and I detracted that from Astra. But you need to keep in mind that Neon has to go in the top tier because I'm a huge Neon simp. And also, she's taking huge strides. She's taking huge strides, and as we mentioned with Reyna, if I can go for the feet, there might be some more that comes with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we might be able to work our way up the body, so. And here's the thing. If Neon does have very calloused feet, I would personally break down those calluses with my saliva. I would be slobbering all over like a dog, bro. You have to understand, I would take the entire thing. I would suck on Neon's toes the entire day. Okay, this is getting weird, so I'm gonna end the video here. You have my tier list. I'm gonna get out of here before I embarrass myself a little bit more. Remember, as I mentioned before, if you like, then like the video, comment your death threats for me, and I don't know why I'm talking like this. And make sure you subscribe for more Valorant feat tier lists because they're coming and I'm out of ideas. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments. Have a good day.